Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the new moon? The solar eclipse, the ring of fire, and the fire horse message for Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Let's get to it. Ooh, somebody has a lot of ego and pride. Vanity even. Spirit says be careful of vanity, ego, and pride. Because you need a certain amount of that to go after what it is that you want. But there has to be a happy balance. Like when you are being egotistical or prideful to get approval or to try and get people to do something for you, then there's a negative to it, right? Obviously. And there's a positive. So somebody could be dealing with that. Like you need a certain amount of ego and pride, but there's a happy balance and there's a decision. This is deep already, I see. It's very deep because it has to do with your self-worth or somebody's self-worth. A lot of times we hide behind ego and pride when there's some insecurity, or somebody could be dealing with anxiety, insomnia, some type of disorder, some type of mental feelings and emotions. Oh, who is this Sagittarius? Definitely doing some shadow work, inner child work, working on experiences that have happened in their past that just now they're able to bring to the surface. All of this light allows truth and clarity, and it's almost like releasing a weight. For somebody, they're like releasing a weight. Sagittarius, somebody is all in their mind. I think this weight has something to do with an apology. An apology, somebody is entrapped in their thoughts regarding this apology. Maybe they don't know the right words. They don't think you're going to accept it, or you're not going to. I don't know who is in their head, but somebody is. Because in the past, they could have sabotaged you. You could have sabotaged them. You could have sabotaged yourself. Somebody could have made the wrong decision. I do see that somebody began to work on their self. Any feelings of unworthiness, shadow feelings, resentment, bitterness, anger, sadness, that's the shadow work where you search your soul, you look at things deep inside, evaluate their worth, their meaning, and then you take the appropriate action. This is what I feel here. Somebody is really healing feelings of unworthiness, and their value is increasing, their worth. They're thinking about what they want, attracting something good. I see they have an epiphany. I see they have an epiphany through all this light. There's a breakthrough. There's authenticity. There's truth. Like I said, you can't go 6 months because this energy with the solar eclipse goes 6 months and not be enlightened, discover something, especially about ourselves. And somebody really knows that they need to apologize, but to allow them to go on. Forgiveness is very important so that this situation can be put to bed. But somebody's overthinking this. How am I going to apologize to Sagittarius? They're never going to even listen to me. They blocked me. I can't even get in touch with them. That's what some people are saying. But this guilt is killing them. Oh, this is somebody who betrayed you. 5 of Cups. Could have been Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so Aries is in the planet of Saturn, which is the sign of Capricorn, rather. Yeah. This is about Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Definitely transforming shadow energy to a breakthrough. Some type of wake-up call. It happens suddenly under Aquarius, unexpectedly. Knight of Swords. A message could come. Change can come in many different forms from anybody. This could be a message of truth and clarity. Okay. Could have something to do with this apology, forgiveness. And we know that we have to forgive, to let go of the past and step into the present, where we begin to attract what we want. This is where you're headed, Sag, to this epiphany. And then once you have this epiphany, you're then focused and you can then take action, be the fire horse and go after this discovery. Everything will shift suddenly. This is what I'm hearing. That's why the Emperor shows up. That's you. So I believe 2 things are happening concurrently. You're preparing for the next phase, for what you want, trying to stay in the present, stay current. Even though you feel all this energy. What else does Sag need to know? Success, victory. Keep your mind on this shift that's occurring. That's what Spirit is saying. Whatever it is, I believe you're going to have some downloads. Tell me. Give me some intuitive messages here, Spirit. And what is this shift bringing in? Somebody who's egotistical, prideful. I don't think you're ready for that. Right? You are going to transform that situation into a positive by just shifting your energy, keeping it focused on whatever this epiphany is. Learning a secret, transforming the situation. You are an alchemist. You are the alchemist, able to transmute negative situations. That's what the Emperor and the Empress does. Yeah, everybody respects you. You transform the situation. Like, you let them down gracefully. If somebody comes to apologize, you accept their apologies. You are allowing this transformation to occur gracefully. You are. So now, what's coming in? Tell me. What's coming in? What's new? What's coming in? Spirit. Oh, I like that. A soulmate. Yeah, I do feel that you're ending one romantic situation. It could even be a job. It's definitely a cycle is ending. But I feel all this growth. I feel that this pertains to more than just romance. It's also like a new you, like you have some type of insight into something pertaining to your purpose, your calling. Okay. Spiritual. There you go. Yeah, your love life will be influenced by your spiritual path. Exactly. And that's what I was feeling. Spiritually, you're elevating. You're the emperor, probably desiring the empress. And spirit is aligning you now, putting you two in alignment so that your paths cross. Well, how do you know, Moody? Well, I know because first of all, you two could have known each other before 11:11. When I said that, you could have known each other, past life relationship. But this could very well be the soulmate, the one that is for you. Spirit says keep an open mind where love is concerned in general right now for the next 6 months. And be yourself under this Aquarian energy. Aquarius is very flirtatious, very much a social butterfly, and a mediator, very smart, technologically advanced. And Spirit wants you to be lighthearted and extend your energy. Be sociable. Put yourself out there. Keep an open mind. Tell me more, though, about this past life soulmate. This is where you're headed. 12-12, when I showed this card. This situation involves marriage. Sag, Spirit wants you to pay attention to synchronizations, too. Yeah, regarding the past, also under Mercury retrograde, Sag, it can return. The past can return, especially when you're right on the verge of crossing paths with this past life person. But your intuition, the Emperor, the Empress is very intuitive. They're very spiritual. And Spirit wants you to tune in to subtle energies. You will be receiving them. Subtle nudges, your stomach flipping, that small voice talking. You're going to receive information about this situation. You had the Knight of Swords, yes. So listen to the messages from your body and trust your gut and trust your intuition. Yeah. Whenever you're elevating, right? And plus, I think you're going to want to know the sincerity related to this apology. It's a future energy. But you want to just know, are they even sincere? Is this confession the truth? Are they exhibiting compassion and sincerity? I don't know. But you will want to know that. And Spirit will says you will receive the messages regarding this past life relationship. It's new. Yeah. This is somebody, you've known them in a past life before, but you haven't experienced them in this lifetime. Sag, they're coming in. It's new. So prepare for a new phase in love over this 6 months. Prepare for it. And that's what Aquarian energy is too, right? Being hopeful, meaning expecting the unexpected when it comes to love. And Spirit said, keep your mind open. Be optimistic. Also, communication is going to be very important. The more you know about the person, the more you will be able to see if there's truly a deep bond. 1444, when I said that, a lot of synchronations with you. I just happened to see them. Yeah, Neptune. Neptune is Pisces, and Pisces, the Mercury retrograde is in Pisces, right? We're in Pisces season. Yes, yesterday. This new love coming in is part of your destiny. I felt that. You're like getting in tune also with your calling, your purpose, your destiny. And yes, this is somebody you're supposed to align with. Everything is happening in divine time. That's always the case. Pay attention, though, to any illusions, deception by self or another. That's why Spirit raised the red flag before. Pay attention to your intuition, your gut. That's going to tell you when to elevate or bring, conversely, boundaries down. Okay. Listen for what people say and what they don't say. That's what Spirit just said. Okay. What else for Sag Spirit? Tell me about career here. Is there something you can tell me about career, wealth? Money matters, and you have winning. You are the Wheel of Fortune. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone, Sag. Don't spend everything at once. Some of you are on the verge of winning something. 2 cards telling you to invest your money wisely. Expenses. Also, cut costs. Come up with a resource plan. Some of you want to buy something, and in order to do that, we have to trim the fat. Some of you want to go on vacation, though. Travel, which is part of taking some time, healing, recharging. Absolutely keeping that mindset in a positive frame of mind, experiencing new things. All of that is part of this light. Coming into understanding with what you like, what's on your bucket list, things you want to do. Because that could be where you meet the one. There will be alignment. We know that. Open your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. That's that fire horse, that wand. You are a fire sign. What else, Holy Spirit? Give me a health message for Saggy. Health is wealth. Spirit says for Sag, what does Sag need to know? Health is wealth. Connect with an earth sign. Some of you have earth sign in your chart. I'm a Sag, 50% Sag, 50% earth. Also, writing it down. Especially with Mercury going retrograde, communication outwardly. Don't sign any contracts, all of that. You know that, right? You can Google it. Journal. But somebody's writing something, writing it down. I believe that's your dreams, your wishes, your plan. Okay. Tea drinker. Somebody's a tea drinker. Chamomile is great to calm yourself and go to sleep. So many different medicinal purposes for teas. Google it. Also, reading. A lot of reading keeps the mind sharp. You know, I used to be connected with a book club, and I was saying to myself, I have to do that because reading keeps your mind sharp, right? Yeah, somebody is reading something and writing and having a cup of tea. And that is like very good. They're very focused. Their eyes are like peeled, very alert. Whatever they're writing down, though, it also involves capturing diagrams. Okay. All right, Spirit, give me an angel number 4. Sagittarius. 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 12. Didn't I say that within your reading? Because be persistent. This shift is coming. Keep that vibration high. Be enthusiastic. Everything associated with wand energy. Adventurous, exciting, and grateful. Some of us are fluctuating, like one day we feel great, the next day not so good, but Spirit says be content in every state and prepare yourself for new experiences. Focus on new experiences. Travel. So many are on the horizon. Spirit says you have ample opportunities related to your life's purpose, and it's just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. A lovely partnership, an epic romance is also in the cards. You have that soulmate there. It's going to be epic. Continue on. 1212. Be persistent. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment until the next moon phase. Namaste.